Iswahili kwanza kwa wapi? 15. Vile mimi nishakuwa vile mara 4. Ya kwanza ilianza kanikuwa 15. Hii manjia ya vile. Ya pili. Nanisha kwa na 18. Kisha tena hapa mwisho kuvita hapa Bukavu. Ya 3. Njoo sasa nilikuwa na miaka 12. Njoo wakati niliwaka mbele mtoto kwa wazoletu. Na mtoto niko mgonjwa nazo. Na mwisho hivi vita Goma tena tunakia tunakimbia kwa tena Alora Kunda tena kule Goma. Mpaka hapa kunivua kiwanja. Tuko 5 mingi wa 6. Sasa wawili bakabalevu kakia 3. Mmoja wakamuia Goma. Pengine wawili hapo walipotaka biko mbandera ama kabi kwa peju kwa watafutisha nabo. Baba wao kufuatana kwa sababu tumekaa mpolitiki. Na njoo hivi sasa niko yatima tu niko tuna balokangu wote mpaka hivi siku kwenye bakiaka kubalevia mnyumba hapa Bukavu. Kisha njoo vile niko hapa banakia nipima kutani niko na magonjwa ya ukimwi. Basha mtunza kwanza kubeba viole kwanza basha mtunza aje. Nishaanza sikia mzuri.
Eastern Congo is the worst place in the world to be a woman. 1 out of 3 women has been raped. That's 1 every 20 minutes.
The ongoing crisis in the Democratic Republic of the Congo has created the world's deadliest humanitarian crisis. Constant conflict over natural resources and power has resulted in widespread violence, population displacement, and poor health care. It is estimated that 5.5 million people have died as a result of the conflict since 1998, making it the most deadly conflict since World War II. It is estimated that about 45,000 die each month, a disproportionate number of which are under the age of 5. The majority of these deaths are from nonviolent causes. Lack of nutritious food and health care have caused widespread diseases, such as malaria, pneumonia, and malnutrition. This results in a very low life expectancy of 51 years old. The Democratic Republic of the Congo's troubled history and corrupt governments have produced a weak infrastructure, making it impossible for the country to take advantage of its vast number of natural resources. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is the 11th poorest country in the world. With most people living in extreme poverty, less than half of the population has regular access to safe drinking water. As well as human suffering, the environment in the Congo has taken a heavy toll. Deforestation, poaching, and mining activities constantly threaten wildlife population. Throughout the years, political and economic turmoil has left the Democratic Republic of the Congo as an international center of poverty and war. In ancient times, the Democratic Republic of the Congo was inhabited by native pygmy tribes. In the late 1400s, explorer Diogo Q of Portugal became the first European to visit the Congo. Throughout the 16th and 17th centuries, British, Dutch, French, and Portuguese merchants established a lucrative slave trade. In 1877, British explorer Henry Stanley was commissioned by King Leopold II of Belgium to explore the Congo River. In 1885, the European powers of the Conference of Berlin recognized Leopold's personal claim to Congo.
The decision of Leopold to colonize the Congo should be put in its historical context, where Western European countries all were very ambitious to have colonies. And Leopold had the feeling that Belgium also needed that, and that he rendered excellent service to Belgium by giving it a colony.
Under his colonial rule, Leopold made a fortune trading rubber, ivory, and slaves. Over 10 million Congolese are said to have died by labor and starvation during his rule. Under international pressure, the Belgian government annexed the Congo in 1908. The people of Congo were given a limited education to prevent the formation of an educated middle class who would be influenced by nationalist ideas and start a revolution. Belgium's rule slightly improved the conditions left by the Free State. Congo was still regarded as a field for European investment and used for the exploitation of its natural resources, such as gold, silver, copper, oil, diamonds, and, in the future, uranium and coltan. Africans were not given any significant role in its government or economy. In the 1950s, a series of political protests and boycotts influenced by other African countries broke out. By June 30th, 1960, the Belgian Congo gained independence.
Joseph Kasavubu became president and appointed Lumumba as prime minister. Lumumba was a socialist who wanted a united Congo. The Belgians hated him as he threatened to nationalize Belgium-owned mines. In 1965, with the help of the United States, General Joseph Désiré Mobutu led a coup and overthrew Lumumba.
Mobutu started an Africanization in which he renamed himself Mobutu Sese Seko and renamed the country Zaire. He banned all political parties but his own and ordered the execution of many close government officials. Like Leopold, Mobutu enslaved the Congolese people and created widespread poverty, all as part of his own personal gain. Mobutu nationalized the country's resources and drove out foreign investors. In the 1970s and 80s, the economy suffered tremendously because of high inflation, devaluation of the currency, international debt, and the nationalization of most of the country's businesses. In the 1990s, the Bank of Zaire introduced new currency on 3 occasions, but it soon became worthless, and many could not spend their pay. Throughout 1994, civil war in Rwanda caused over 1 million people to flee to camps in Zaire, putting strain on Zaire's already dwindling resources. In 1997, a group of Burundian rebels called Tutsi took control of Zaire's government and renamed it the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Since 2000, there have been some political developments. The United Nations presence in the Democratic Republic of the Congo was established in 1999 and has continued to monitor peace since. Congan General Laurent Kabila took Mobutu's place and led the Congo until his assassination in 2001. His young and eager son, Joseph Kabila, stepped up and is the current president. In 2005, Parliament adopted a new constitution and held the first free elections in 4 decades. In spite of recent developments, the humanitarian crisis in the Democratic Republic of the Congo remains dire. The Obama administration has stated that the stable Congo implies a stable Central Africa. Their priorities are in the areas of security, governance, food service, health, and violence. If the problems in the Congo are not addressed soon, human suffering will continue indefinitely.